back to my channel. I'm super geeked because this hairstyle turned out exactly how I wanted it to turn out, and it can turn out this way for you too. The tutorial is coming next, sis, don't worry, but I just wanted to talk to y'all for a minute, you know, let y'all know how it went. I struggled. I ain't even gonna lie. I struggled with this hairstyle, y'all. I don't know why. I think I was tired and it was late, and I'm one of those people where I need to see, and I got a big head, so I couldn't really see that well what I was doing in the back. So I'm like, oh my gosh, and I'm messing with glue. I'm like, this is gonna be a hot mess, but it actually turned out good. I laid the tracks really good. I'll show you guys how I laid them in the video. The ponytail I did not glue because I know that I'm going to want to redo it probably in a couple days when these edges start acting up. So I'll show you in the video how I did the ponytail. It's an easy take down and put back up, and you got a whole bundle of hair that you can use for something else. So yeah, if you're interested in knowing how I got this hairstyle, please stick around and let's get into the tutorial. Okay. Alright guys, so here I am gluing tracks in the back of my head. I'm feeling for where to place the tracks because when you're doing this, you do want to do it in a U-shaped. And you're doing the U shape because you don't want the tracks to show on the side. You want it to just be your part, and you're not going to leave any of your hair out. So this is very important. So you can kind of see right here that U-shaped pattern that I'm going for. Now for me, I am cautious about how I place my tracks, so I periodically took the mirror and just looked to make sure that I was placing them correctly and that I wasn't placing them directly on top of each other. You'll see me spray spritz often. I like to use spritz whenever I'm doing something with glue because it just helps the glue stick better and it helps the hairstyle to last longer. So this is the back. As you see, you can still see my part on the side. It's not perfect, but you get the picture. Now we're just going to move on to doing the top portion, which is the ponytail. And I'm just blow drying the roots because I want to stretch them out as much as possible. My hair was a little damp here too. Alright, so now you're going to see me sculpt my ponytail up. I'm using brown gel because I love how it gets hard and it has a better hold. At least I think so. So I'm just going to gel this up and spritz it and blow dry it, and you will see that next. Some people like to use scrunchies. I do prefer to use scrunchies, but I couldn't find one, so I just went ahead and used rubber bands. If you are a cosmetologist or a beautician, you know that sometimes rubber bands aren't the best option for your hair. I did not do mine too tight, just enough to kind of hold it. So just be aware of that, guys, because you don't want to actually put the rubber bands too tight. So now I'm braiding the ponytail getting ready to show you guys how I attach the hair without glue. And I do apologize for the angles and lighting. I was so tired, guys. I was trying to not look into the monitor as much, but I ended up looking into the mirror a lot, and it was kind of off from my phone. This is hair that I got off of Amazon. I'll put the link below. Now I'm rubber banding my braid in half just because it was too long and I did not want to start wrapping the tracks around the very tip of the braid because it would have been longer than the back portion of my hair. So for the appropriate length, I just folded my braid in half. Now you see me securing the track into the braid. This is just some security so that once I start wrapping the tracks, I don't have to worry about them coming apart. I am also going to take a piece of hair just for extra security and wrap that around the bobby pin and the braid. Now I'm about to start wrapping the tracks up my braid. You want to make sure you're wrapping them upwards and not on top of each other. Also, I would recommend wrapping in the direction you want your ponytail to go in. So you can kind of see I just put my head back because you don't want the braid to be too stiff forward. So you're just gonna keep wrapping until you get to the base. Once you've gotten to the base, you want to take a bobby pin and secure that last end of the track. I'm just putting 2. Now you want to take a piece of or chunk of hair from the back. This is going to help with securing the ponytail as well. I like to take the piece of the end of the track, and I'm just going to put some gel and spritz to make it stiff, and I am going to wrap this around the base of the ponytail just to hide any tracks that may be showing and to also give it a nice banner, I guess you can say. I know that right now it looks like my ponytail is really high up, but I will fluff it out and you'll see that it's actually not that high. But if you would like for your ponytail to be higher, you can take a bigger chunk of hair and just keep wrapping it. So here I feel accomplished because although it may not look like it, I did struggle with wrapping My arms were so tired. So here I am starting to fluff out the ponytail to make it look fuller. Also, when you're wrapping, sometimes the hair gets intertwined and you just have to pull it apart. So here I am just prepping, trying to figure out how I'm going to blend my hair. I did end up gluing tiny pieces of tracks in between my hair just to give me that length and a little bit more of that curl pattern. This is optional. You can see the difference of me adding the track. It just looked better to me that way. So here I'm using some Aussie foam mousse. I swear by this with any type of deep wave, water wave, loose wave type of hair. So now I am getting ready to slay these edges to the gauze, hopefully, because sometimes they be tripping, but this particular hairstyle, it was easy. Alright, y'all, if y'all made it to the end, thank you so much for showing your girl some love. You a real one. So what y'all think about that tutorial? I know my angles and my lighting was off, and I apologize for that. But yeah, this is how I got the hairstyle. This is how it looks. You can do it too, sis, if you really want to. Just put your mind into it, and don't forget to take your daily dose of love, happiness, and positivity. Until next time.